Now, page 4, the Democrat election attack machine. Have you noticed how quiet the Democrat leadership is now in this post-Kavanaugh political environment? They're very quiet, not so vitriolic, not so venomous, not so hyper-partisan. Why? Well, the answer is that Schumer and company are reading the post-Kavanaugh episode polling. And the numbers show that the Democrats' brutal and baseless attack on the Supreme Court nominee may have backfired, at least in the short term. The Schumer-led assault on Judge Kavanaugh was designed to gin up the Democrat base. If they took out the nominee in the process, that would have been great for the fascist left, but the main motivation was to fire up the Democrat base. But the polling is showing that this devious plan by the Democrat leadership may have achieved the opposite desired result. It looks like the Republican base has been energized by this brutal attack by Democrat political arsonists. And of course, one of the key partisan flamethrowers on the Judiciary Committee is the senator from New Jersey, Cory Booker, who very, very much wants to be elected president in 2020.
This is not about Donald Trump. This is not about me. This is about where
this whole episode, Kavanaugh and beyond, is about Donald Trump. He was positioning, he did that Spartacus moment to try and position himself for the 2020 run, for the Democrat nomination for president. That's why he did that. That's why he pulled all these shenanigans and all these antics during the committee hearings, during the Judiciary Committee hearings. And that's why he used this inflammatory tone and these inflammatory attacks and these inflammatory words. It's all because he's positioning himself to run for president of the United States. And it's all because he is attacking, de facto, the 45th president of the United States. Donald Trump has come up with a series of victories that the Democrat Party simply cannot answer. They can't answer back to a booming economy and a GDP coming in around 3, 4, 5, maybe even 5%. They can't answer to a record low unemployment rate. They can't answer back to all this money flowing back from overseas, pumping into our corporations and into our economy. They have no answer for that. They have no answer to securing the border except an open border and more illegal immigration. These are their answers, which are hollow. And that's what Cory Booker stands for. He stands for absolutely nothing except the politics of personal attacks. That's Cory Booker. So it is about him, and it is about President Trump. Roll tape.
America's going. And right now we see wages stagnant like we have seen for...
This is an outright lie. He must be stuck in Obama land when wages were stagnant. In fact, they were going down during Barack Obama. Wages are up. They just spiked up at the end of summer. So I don't know what numbers you're looking at, Senator Booker, but the ones that I'm looking at say that wages are improving and that Americans have more money in their pocketbooks and in their bank accounts if they so choose to put it in their bank accounts and not spend it in the economy. But many people are spending it in the economy, and that's why the GDP number is going up. You see how this thing works, Senator? Roll tape.
We've seen for decades. We see Americans working harder and harder and find themselves falling further and further behind.
Stop taking notes. It's interesting. Again, he's stuck in Obama land here. Consumer confidence, which is a measure of you and I, just fellow Americans, and how we rate the economic picture for ourselves and the entire economy. Consumer confidence is at an 18-year high, and that is not because of Barack Obama and his policies. That is because a direct result of a president of the United States who has come into the Oval Office and said, hey, I'm going to deregulate. I'm going to make government smaller. I'm not going to fill these positions. You know, you read the headlines out there, oh, there's many positions in the federal government that are not being filled. That's not dereliction of duty on behalf of the 45th president. That's by design. He's not filling a lot of these positions because they simply do not need to be filled. Do we still have a military? Yeah. Do we still have a Navy? Yes. Do we still have a Border Patrol? Yes. Do we still have ICE? Yeah, at least for now. Do we still have all these government services and national parks? Yes. It's still operating, and these positions are not being filled. Imagine that. Roll tape.
America, 90% of baby boomers did better than their parents. That used to be the American way, every generation doing better. But if you're a millennial now, which I assume you are, it's only about a toss-up now, 50-50.
Stop it. If that's true, and I don't know that it is, but if that is true, two words answer to that, and that is thanks, Obama.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.